Sir, I have a question. We normally in the scientific approach believe that there are two versions of reality. One is the absolute objective reality. We say there's actually something which is reality. And the other approach is that there is no reality. It is all construction of the mind. So which version you believe in, sir?
If you are saying there are two
Thoughts, two approaches.
thoughts, or two or three or four or even one, then you are talking of a number, and all numbers are mental. So now you know which one I would point at.
So actually there is no absolute reality.
What do you mean by an absolute reality? Point out at anything absolute here. What do you mean by an absolute reality?
So that's what I'm trying to understand.
But if I am inclined to think that there is anything called absolute, then I must have had a taste of the absolute. I must have had some kind of an experience with the absolute. Where is really anything absolute here? Is the chair absolute? Is the water absolute? Are the trees absolute? Is this building absolute? Are you absolute? You know what is an absolute? An absolute is total. An absolute is beyond definition. An absolute is something that you can't even point at. So if there is an absolute reality, who will talk of it? Who is there to talk of it?
So but second, if I can ask one more. Then if we are searching for truth, so is truth also a mental representation of reality, or is it reality?
Yes, of course. When we say we are searching for truth, then surely we have something in mind. The mind is such an image maker that it cannot search for anything without having some idea of it. So even if you are searching for something that you have not met or seen or touched before, yet if you are asked to search for it, you will make some image for it, maybe some unreasonable image, maybe some image coming from some absurd source, yet the image would pop up. So even when you say that you are searching for the imageless, the fact is the imageless becomes an image. Mind cannot operate except in the dualistic domain. And where there is duality, there is the you and there is the other. That is also what is called as, in your words, a relative reality. In the sense that whatever you see is relative to your conception of yourself. That, however, does not rule out the absolute. All that I have said is that as far as we are concerned, what we call as the absolute is relative. As far as we are concerned, what we call as absolute is relative. That is not the same as saying that the absolute does not exist. It is not supposed to be a heavy discussion for the elderly. As I had said a while back, if you are searching, if you are driven, if you have a motive, a dream, then this discussion is for you. It does not matter whether you are a European traveling again and again to India to search for wisdom, or you are an Indian professional traveling again and again to Europe to look for more money. The same tendency is at work. And if it is the same tendency, let us talk about it. Alright? Whether you are worried about getting enlightenment, or whether you are worried about wearing the right dress for the date in the evening, or whether you are worried about getting the right job in the college placements, it's the same thing. Not at all different.